junk. Of the blistering Georgia heat, man. It's not even 8 o'clock. It's like 7:45 or so. And y'all see, look at the haze in the sky, man. It's terrible. Okay, so I had one of the guys ask me how I welded the top of the Scag deck, you know, the bolts that hold the blades on. And it's real simple, and it makes it so much easier to change the blades if you're by yourself, right? So y'all see, here it is right here, and you pretty much just weld it to this piece right here, and you do it on all 3 of them. This is a real easy thing. But of course you don't want to weld. You want to have it all bolted in like it is now before you weld it. You don't want to weld it without the blade on there. So once you weld it, then the bolt don't move. So it acts like it's just a regular mower. I mean, you know. And one of the reasons why y'all been seeing a lot of the Scag is because, see, I normally don't run the Scag. Zach does. And Zach likes the Scag, but he'll be the first to tell you it's not nearly as comfortable as the Exmark. See this plate right here? See this plate on the Exmark? It's down. It's down another 6 or 7 inches. So your feet are lower, right? So on the Scag, your knees are up here, and I'm not a big guy, and y'all seen the video a couple years ago when I first got the Scag. Your knees are almost hitting this. If you're 6'4" or whatever, you have a hard time on this mower. Your knees would be hitting. It'd be a lot more uncomfortable. So I got some issues with this truck. I don't know. I was putting fuel in it yesterday, and I don't know. We might have some issues with it today. So, but we got a lot of driving today and all that there. So yeah, I checked the oil, the water, everything in it, but there's something going on with the valves. So what I do is I got Francisco doing what he would normally do over here. You don't want to go outside the box too much because it ain't extra money if it takes us 3 times as long. So he's weed eating everything, and I'm gonna go on and cut this tree up into pieces, and then he's gonna start just dragging it, and I'm gonna drag some of it through the woods with the mower. So I'm gonna put y'all on this gas meter right here, and I'm just gonna leave y'all on live time, and we'll just yeah. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, but this is the kind of thing that we do too. saw that, man. Man, it's easy money. $200, so that is $280. And after a 20-minute, we started, left my house about 8:10. And the 25-minute ride. And we just got done with this one, $280, 903, and we're done. So, yeah. See, you don't have to have big boy equipment to make good money. I know that because I ain't always had good equipment. And I ain't always had the latest and the greatest. But by doing jobs like this as I was younger in the game, it made me understand and realize what equipment I do need to buy, right? So that's always been a thing with me, because I knew and know and still know, the older I get, the less likely that I'm going to want to do labor work. That's just the reality of it. So, you know, if you're in business for yourself and you are, you know, and you are solo and maybe you got a guy work for you every now and then and you're in your like late 30s or whatever, you got to start preparing for when you are 50. And it came natural to me, man. I would assume it come natural to a lot of other people, but it really doesn't. So another thing I wanted to mention today, I appreciate the comments on the video yesterday. That was really cool. You know, and of course I still got people coming in there saying you could blow it, but I ain't gonna argue about it, man. It ain't that big of a deal. I don't run the mower on the reg, so I don't really care. You know, I'm just trying to make it where the mower will lock for safety reasons. So, good job, buddy. That was easy, wasn't it? Pretty easy. Yeah. So, but I appreciate the comments on the video yesterday, talking about the mud flaps for the blocker in there on that Scag. That would be pretty freaking smart, man. I like that better than the steel. I really do, but the mud flaps will give some, you know. So yeah. Hey y'all, we'll over here on the last two. Y'all see that mulch? This grass is growing hardcore. I need to spray all the beds though. Yeah. All right, y'all. Okay, y'all. So here's that centipede job that we did. I'm not gonna get off the mower and I'm not gonna drive on it, but this is what, about 3 weeks ago. So the centipede is taking pretty good. Yeah, it's taking. We haven't mowed it yet, but he'll probably mow it with a push mower. But I'll put some pictures up of what it did look like. All right, y'all, so we got done. Not a lot of footage today. It's 2 o'clock. Everybody, you know, did a good job. One of the homeowners came out on Zach over there and was telling Zach, he's an older man. He ain't even the one that pays me. The son pays me, but he told Zach that, you know, that if we wasn't gonna cut the back 40, that he didn't want us to cut nothing. But Zach had already cut the backyard over there. But there's an area that we did bobcat work on that where, you know, but the old man thinks that I'm gonna cut that area in the scope of cutting the yard. And to cut that area, I charge $100 more, man. And they're not gonna find anybody to cut it cheaper than that because of the fact that, well, nobody else knows that there's nothing on the ground out there. See, I do. And but Pawpaw over there is gonna mess around and make me drop him because I don't do real well when customers start playing games with the money. It's too hot out here, and there's too many people that are willing to pay that they ain't got no attitude. You're not gonna approach my guys and you know, and demand this and demand that and tell them you're not gonna pay, you know, and me not say nothing. Because see, if he had approached me like that, we wouldn't be doing that property no more. That's how I roll. I wouldn't give a damn what the son said or anybody said, but you're lucky he approached Zach like that, because well, I would have dropped the customer and then I'd block everybody, all the phone numbers. I ain't gonna do that, man. I don't know if y'all got customers like that too. I don't have customers like that. They don't last long, you know. Well, Ray, you ain't nobody special.
your customers, man, you working for them. Yeah, but I don't got to. It ain't a must. I ain't gonna miss a meal if I drop $60 yard. I'm just saying. It's just I don't like disrespect, man, to me or the guys that are working for me. It's way too hot out here for all that, man, and it's just not considerate, man. And we're out there. I've been doing that yard about 5 or 6 years, and I've never missed a beat. And when I called the son, and the son's like, I can't believe my dad said that to y'all. He said my dad's not even the one paying you. I'm like, I know. So I was glad that that we got it squared away. So next time we go over there, we will cut that back 40, and we will get that extra $100. Yeah. So, but I ain't got a whole lot to talk about today. I know the Scag folks are, hating on Ray a little bit, but I don't give a damn. I'm just showing the facts. I mean, I own a Scag, so, and it's a Turf Tiger too. I own it. I paid for it, so I'm just like you. I just am not happy with it. And the reason why y'all are hearing so much about the Scag now is because I was using it the last couple of days, on and off. But Zach is normally the one that uses it. So, great idea on the mud flap, on the heavy duty mud flap for the Scag. That's a good idea. I wouldn't want to take the fenders off. The fenders make the mower, but a heavy duty flap, rubber truck flap, mud flap would be good. I think that would work really good, and I could bolt it to the holes that are already there. I mean, yeah, I like that idea. I might try that. I'll probably pick up some piece of rubber or something over the weekend. I may even have something here that I can use. I don't know. I have to look. But I would have never thought of that, man. I was thinking metal. And the only thing, I don't know why. But anyway, it's Friday, y'all, and it's Sammy time. I hope everybody is safe, drink plenty of fluid, and let's get you some rest because the grind is on next week. Peace out.